Poultry Broiler Waste Management by Ben Johnson and Zachary Hale.
Introduction to Poultry Waste Management. In 2014, the USDA estimates that the United States produced over 8.5 billion broilers. As you can imagine, this amount of birds produces a fair amount of waste. This poses significant environmental challenges to growers. With this presentation, we intend to shed some light on practical and environmentally friendly ways to manage waste from broilers.
Why do we need to manage poultry waste? Poultry waste contains many harmful pollutants, and this makes disposing of it properly a vital task. Although it can be harmful if not managed properly, poultry waste can be an economical and readily available fertilizer substitute. If stored correctly and applied at the correct rates, poultry litter can be an invaluable asset to many farmers. The qualities that make poultry waste a good fertilizer is also the reason it can be detrimental to water quality. This is why it is important to use a proper management plan and apply only the rate which your crops and soil can intake efficiently.
Nutrient management plans, a summary. Nutrient management plans are a method to assist farmers in maximizing the return on their organic and synthetic fertilizers while simultaneously protecting the surrounding environment from water pollution and land degradation. By utilizing soil test, crop science research, and accurate record keeping, nutrient management plans help farmers identify how much of a certain fertilizer they need for a specific crop, which greatly reduces excess fertilizer and manure applications and potential environmental pollution.
Broiler house cleanouts. Broiler waste management begins with a broiler house cleanout. A cleanout consists of removing the bedding, called litter, out of the house so that the house may be fully disinfected and new litter may be put down. Litter is often reused for about 4 to 5 flocks of birds, or around 1 calendar year, to minimize cost and reduce unnecessary waste. However, once a house is cleaned out, litter usually cannot be directly applied to an agricultural field and requires adequate storage facilities.
Waste storage, where and how. The majority of broiler farmers have engineered buildings called litter sheds constructed to serve as a storage location for litter after a house cleanout. These structures typically consist of a concrete floor with thick wooden sidewalls and a metal roof. Litter sheds are a vital aspect of maintaining the litter's value as a fertilizer, but more importantly, they greatly reduce the amount of environmental pollution from storing poultry litter. By serving as a man-made barrier from rain and wind, litter sheds greatly reduce the amount of pollution from nutrient runoff compared to older litter storage strategies.
Land application practices. With broiler litter typically being handled as a solid waste, field sprayer systems and sprayer trucks are not a considerable option for applying litter to agricultural land. Spreader trucks are predominantly the application tool of choice for most farmers. Utilizing a belt system in the bed of the truck, the litter is spread at consistent rates across the chosen agricultural field, ensuring that the litter is not too concentrated in any area and greatly reduces the chance of pollution.
Negative byproducts of broiler waste. An excess of nitrogen and phosphorus that is in poultry litter can pose a water quality hazard. These nutrients can leach into groundwater and eventually enter major bodies of water. When excess amounts of nitrogen and phosphorus enter these bodies of water, there can be a great increase in the population of aquatic plants. This removes oxygen from the water, which can lead to large-scale fish kills. Air quality is also a great concern when dealing with poultry waste. Some of the main concerns are with odor, ammonia, and particulate matter.
The first thing that comes to mind when dealing with land application of poultry waste is odor. This can be a very difficult problem to solve when there are homes near an application site. The person applying the litter must be mindful of wind direction and proximity to homes and other people's property.
Positive effects of poultry litter. Poultry litter is most often considered a waste product, though it is a valuable asset when applied properly. Litter contains many beneficial nutrients and in some cases can be used in replacement of conventional fertilizer. This saves the grower money and also gets rid of the large amounts of litter removed in cleanouts. Litter contains nitrogen, phosphorus, and organic material. All of these nutrients are vital for plant growth. With the correct application rate and practices to reduce runoff, poultry litter can be a very cost-effective method of increasing yields and soil fertility.
Conclusion. With urban development continuing to encroach on agricultural areas and reducing the amount of agricultural land, broiler waste management will continue to be a hot topic in future discussions regarding environmental and public health. However, broiler litter is an economical, environmentally sustainable asset if managed properly. Through appropriate litter handling, storage, and fertilizer utilization, poultry litter will continue to be an important and safe part of feeding millions of people across the United States and the world for years to come.